Instacart, we got to talk about this one, confidentially filed for its long-awaited IPO yesterday, only weeks after the company cut its estimated valuation by 40% to reflect the sell-off that we've seen in tech stocks. This has been a company that's been heavily capitalized by some already publicly traded companies as well, and a service that we know has gotten many people through the pandemic, too.
No, it absolutely has, and that valuation cut a couple weeks ago was surprising. But again, Instacart putting its flag in the sand here, you would have to think now GoPuff, one of their really fast-growing rivals here, might look to follow suit and go public on its own. I have heard speculation that they are looking to go public at some point this year. But it was interesting because new CEO of Instacart, Fiji Simo, writing in a shareholder letter on the site, just looking back at the company's 10-year anniversary, which I believe was yesterday, and looking forward to the next 10 years. She takes a little shot at Amazon, noting, in Instacart, we believe the future of grocery belongs to those that invented it, not tech Goliaths or newcomers trying to drive grocers out of business. Now, just before that, she does mention Amazon as being does mention grocery as being one area that Amazon has not taken over yet. So interesting she would target Amazon there. You don't really want to, I don't know, poke the bear?
Yeah.
It's not surprising here that it has taken Instacart so long, right? Considering the backdrop for IPOs. Maybe the question is, why even go public at all, right? In this environment, I was just looking at the IPO ETF. This is the Renaissance IPO ETF that tracks, it's not brand spanking new IPOs only, it's those that have come public, I believe, in the last year or two. And I'm just looking at year to date, some of the worst performers here. Affirm, which is down more than 80%. Upstart Holdings, which is down 82%. Rivian is in there. Unity Software, which we talked about. Coinbase, Roblox, GoodRx. This is not a happy list of IPOs. The 2021 class of IPOs has done abysmally, or if not IPOs, debuts into the market. They're not all IPOs. Some of them are direct listings. But, you know, this has been what seemed like initially was a rosy environment for these IPOs has turned into a horror show for these companies.
Right, and so in that souring for the reception of those IPOs, as well as the opportunities for these companies in the private state to still take on more capital that they may need, does that just make this a TINA type of option? There is no alternative for them, and they need the cash. They need to be able to somehow be able to shore up their liquidity positioning, and so the only option might be to go public in that instance.
You would think, though, if it will be a tough reception in this market for Instagram to go, because you would have to think they are not free cash flow positive, and they are likely not making any money because, again, they're an upstart company in a very challenging capital-intensive industry. But you do have to wonder, they did call out Amazon in the shareholder letter, perhaps to trying to get Amazon's attention, saying, hey, you know what, maybe you need us. Maybe you need us. We're going to go public if you don't, make a call over here. I'm just saying. I like to whip this stuff up, Julie.
I know you do.
I know you do.
We'll see if anybody's listening.
All right. They are.